solicited my guys. He went to all my vendors. So he did everything that, took my man.
Orange County Choppers was once the crown jewel of reality television, where family, engines, and adrenaline collided on the Discovery Channel. Fans loved the drama as much as the motorcycles, watching Paul Total Sr. command his shop with booming authority while Paul Jr. and the rest of the crew navigated creativity, conflict, and loyalty. But behind the roaring engines and flashing cameras, a quieter story of collapse and struggle was unfolding. The Choppers' empire faced financial ruin, legal battles, and fractured relationships. Millions of dollars vanished, careers were reshaped, and the family that built the brand became scattered across the country. This is not just a story of fame lost, but of resilience, reinvention, and the human cost of chasing dreams under the spotlight. Paul Tootle Sr. The Fall of a King. Paul Tootle Sr. was the face of the American Chopper brand, a larger-than-life figure whose presence dominated every frame. His towering stature, booming voice, and intense personality made him unforgettable, a symbol of old-school toughness and unyielding authority. Yet the empire he helped create could not withstand the pressures behind the cameras. By 2018, bankruptcy filings revealed debts approaching $1.7 million across nearly 50 creditors. Even as he earned substantial income, his expenses far outpaced revenue, forcing the sale of the Montgomery mansion for a fraction of its value. Legal battles compounded his woes, from fraud accusations to unpaid bills, highlighting a pattern of financial mismanagement. Despite these setbacks, Paul Sr. relocated to Florida, establishing a smaller-scale museum and roadhouse. Though the cameras were gone and the fortune diminished, he continued to build bikes, showing the enduring spark that once captivated fans, even if the glory and security had vanished. Paul Tootle Jr. From television star to independent builder, Paul Jr., once a rising star alongside his father, experienced both fame and betrayal in equal measure. Initially, he was the creative force behind many iconic choppers, helping build a global brand and delight audiences. However, personal clashes with Senior on live television escalated, culminating in his dismissal. The ensuing legal struggle over ownership revealed deep family fractures and led to a protracted court battle that eventually allowed him to retain his 20% stake. This rupture marked the end of their professional harmony, but sparked his independent journey. Paul Jr. established Paul Jr. Designs, building high-profile custom motorcycles for major brands. Despite later filing for bankruptcy, he maintained his creative identity and reputation in the motorcycle world. His story reflects the difficulty of balancing family, fame, and business, while ultimately demonstrating resilience and the power of rebuilding a life and career on one's own terms. Mikey Tootle, overcoming addiction and loss. Mikey Tootle offered a softer presence within the high-octane world of Orange County choppers, often diffusing tension with humor and calm. Yet beneath this exterior, he struggled privately with alcohol addiction, a challenge that eventually led to his removal from the family business. Facing both personal and financial crises, including the loss of a home and legal battles, Mikey underwent rehabilitation to reclaim stability. Rather than succumbing to despair, he reinvented himself through entrepreneurial ventures such as Fark Products LLC, producing pasta sauces and opening an art gallery showcasing his creations. Mikey's journey underscores the human toll behind the cameras and highlights the resilience required to transform personal adversity into meaningful and sustainable work. prioritizing authenticity and health over fame. Vinny DiMartino, quiet determination. Vinny DiMartino exemplified skill, calmness, and dedication during his years at Orange County Choppers. Despite his talent and recognition, he faced professional disappointment and left the company in 2007 after a terse parting with Paul Sr. Rather than letting that setback define him, Vinny partnered with Cody Connolly to launch V-Force Customs and later opened De Martino Motorsports, focusing on honest local work. While fame and high-end builds faded, Vinny retained his passion and commitment to craftsmanship. His story reflects the ability to pursue purpose over recognition, finding fulfillment and dedication to one's craft and the dignity of hard work, even without television cameras or celebrity status. Rick Petco, the road less glamorous. Rick Petco's time at Orange County Choppers represents the often overlooked backbone of the shop, driving long distances daily, enduring the chaos of the show, and contributing quietly behind the scenes. Rick maintained professionalism amidst conflict. Though he earned a comfortable income, the toll on his personal life led him to leave in 2016. He shifted focus to local work at a Harley-Davidson shop and later established his own business, creating handcrafted knives and wedding bands. Rick's experience highlights the sacrifices made by support staff behind high-profile projects and demonstrates that success can be measured in stability, fulfillment, and family balance rather than fame alone. Cody Connolly, from prodigy to independent professional. Cody Connolly entered Orange County Choppers as a young prodigy, learning welding and fabrication on national television. His talent was celebrated, yet disputes over compensation for merchandise featuring his image eventually led him to file a lawsuit and leave the company. Choosing a quieter life, Cody launched Revel Ranch Excavation, working in demolition and land clearing far from the public eye. His transition emphasizes personal reinvention, the importance of fair recognition, and the courage to pursue work that aligns with one's values despite leaving behind public acclaim and early dreams of fame. Jason Paul, from digital designs to quiet innovation. Jason Paul joined Orange County Choppers as a designer and quickly made his mark with bold, futuristic designs. However, harsh criticism from the public and tension on set challenged his confidence. Following the bankruptcy of the company, Jason transitioned away from television to a career focused on 3D design and brand ambassadorship. While he no longer creates choppers on screen, he applies his skills in new ways, reflecting adaptability and the value of pursuing one's passion, even in less visible or glamorous arenas, showing growth and reinvention beyond early setbacks. Nick Hansford, the silent pillar. Nick Hansford represents steady dedication and humility. Over 17 years at Orange County Choppers, he avoided public drama, focusing on building bikes and supporting the shop behind the scenes. By keeping a low profile and staying committed to his craft, Nick ensured long-term stability and avoided the turmoil that consumed many colleagues. Today, he enjoys a private life with his family, demonstrating that quiet, consistent effort can sustain a meaningful career without the need for public recognition or conflict. Christian Welter, technical mastery and quiet leadership. Christian Welter brought technical skill and leadership to Orange County Choppers, serving as foreman and head mechanic. Unlike his more visible colleagues, he avoided public confrontation, focusing on precision and reliability. Christian remained employed through the company's turbulent years and later moved on quietly, free from lawsuits or scandal. His approach highlights the importance of expertise, integrity, and calm persistence, showing that success can be built on competence and reliability, not spectacle. Daniel Tuttle, rebuilding a legacy. Daniel Tuttle, Paul Sr.'s second oldest son, played a pivotal role behind the scenes. Managing OC Ironworks, he faced allegations of stripping assets, leading to a substantial fine. Rather than faltering, Daniel rebuilt, launching Gabriel Steel and expanding operations successfully. By 2024, he transformed a past scandal into a thriving enterprise, proving resilience, strategic vision, and commitment to work ethic. Unlike his brothers, Daniel remained out of the spotlight, yet his contributions were essential to sustaining the family's industrial legacy. The collapse and lessons of fame. The Orange County Chopper saga demonstrates the fragile nature of fame and the human costs behind reality television. Financial mismanagement, legal battles, addiction, and family conflict reshaped lives and careers. While cameras captured drama and entertainment, the deeper stories involve sacrifice, reinvention, and resilience. Each member of the team navigated setbacks differently, with some reinventing their craft, some rebuilding stability, and others quietly preserving their dignity. Their experiences serve as a reminder that success and recognition are temporary, but adaptability, perseverance, and personal integrity endure far longer. Conclusion: triumphs beyond television. Today, many former Orange County Chopper stars continue to work creatively, independently, and with renewed focus on personal fulfillment. Fame and fortune may have diminished, but resilience, reinvention, and dedication persist. Paul Sr. still builds. Paul Jr. designs. Mikey pursues art and business. Vinny sustains a local shop, and Daniel operates a flourishing steel company. The story of OCC is more than entertainment. It's a testament to human perseverance, creativity, and the capacity to rebuild from loss, showing that even in collapse, individuals can carve meaningful, enduring paths beyond the glare of television lights.